Intermittent fasting is one of the fastest, easiest, and healthiest ways to lose weight and improve your health. Forget the complex fad diets and click the link below for our fasting system to see results yourself. But for now, today's video.
The question, what should be the blood sugar level for a long period of fasting? You asked. What should be the blood sugar level for a long period of fasting? Blood sugar levels are not a relevant marker during any long period of fasting, and there is no objective/absolute should be level of blood sugar necessary in emerging ketosis and keto adaptation, i.e., during a long period of fasting. Note, long periods of fasting were previously considered to be water fasting for 40 days or more. But for this conversation I will choose 10 days of continuous fasting as the threshold for defining what is a long period. The body will produce blood sugar levels in fasting, through gluconeogenesis, but these levels are dependent upon how well, or not, the body is keto adapted and the variability of work demanded of the body during the fast. In other words, anyone telling you that blood glucose levels in our bodies must be some absolute number, or that at any one particularly low number everyone should become alarmed and be rushed to the hospital, is committing any of the below errors by offering such opinion, well-intentioned or not. Totally ignorant of fasting metabolisms, totally misinformed, but proud to passionately share that misinformation, i.e., full of shit. Some combination of the above. Fasting creates an entirely different metabolic baseline of fuel production and usage in our bodies. Our bodies naturally shift from using diet-based blood glucose into using stored fat for fuel, moving through fasting ketosis and then back again to blood glucose after breaking the fast, and when the eating of foodstuffs, other than on ketogenic diets, resumes to sufficient levels to create surplus blood glucose and an insulin response. Ketosis and glucagon are what enables our bodies to mobilize adipose tissue, i.e., stored fat, as fuel, converting free fatty acids and ketones, acetoacetate, beta-hydroxybutyrate, as energy substrate in lieu of blood glucose when it's absent or in very low supply. Even the brain's energy preferences shifts to favor consuming ketones by as much as a 70-30 ratio over blood glucose. Ketones are also responsible for different and more beneficial hormone signaling and prostaglandin cascades than blood glucose. A fully keto-adapted metabolism makes blood glucose levels totally irrelevant throughout the body and a significantly minor requirement for brain function. As personal contribution, I've lab-tested my blood glucose levels during many of my fasts. It has not been, and is not, uncommon for my labs to show lower Mg/D. L levels even in the 40s without any problems whatsoever, i.e., I still play competitive league soccer and train during fasting to increase my keto-adapted fitness and have never needed to be rushed to the hospital or suffer any negative symptoms, other than the incredulity and complaints of ignorant observers that I'm harming myself in some unknown way. And for clarification and full disclosure of my direct fasting experience and expertise over the past 20+ years, my typical, personal periodic fast is 3 days, my long, therapeutic fasts are often 3 weeks or longer. Most all my fasting clients do not fast for longer than 10 days, but their blood glucose levels show similar reductions as I've shared above during fasting periods of 10 days or less. So relax and enjoy your fast without worrying about any numbers but for the too few days spent in such rejuvenation and renewal. For more answers, or a full guideline on fasting, check out the links in the description below.